Welcome back, football fans. Big Al here. It is Thursday, November 12th, 2020, and we are going to go right into part one of my Week 10 NFL preview, as we'll be taking a look at Thursday Night Football. The Indianapolis Colts battle the Tennessee Titans, and as I'm recording this, we're less than an hour from kickoff, so we are going to jump right in. So again, you got the Indianapolis Colts with a record of 5-3, traveling to Nashville to battle the 6-2 Tennessee Titans. This game is less than an hour from now, tonight at 8:20 Eastern on NFL Network and Fox, and also streaming on Amazon Prime Video. Your broadcast announcers on NFL and Fox, as usual, will be Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, and sideline reporters Miss Erin Andrews and Miss Christina Pink. And then on Amazon Prime Video, your announcers will be the all-female team of play-by-play announcer Hannah Storm and color commentator Andrea Kramer. The point spread as of 4 p.m. Eastern Time this afternoon, that's Thursday as I'm recording this, is Indianapolis -1, over-under set at 48.5. All right, now let's go into the tail of the tape. Look at both of the statistical numbers for the Colts and the Titans going into tonight. Starting off with the offenses. The Indianapolis Colts averaged 360.5 yards per game, which puts them 19th in the NFL. The Tennessee Titans are at 384.6 yards per game. That's number 10. Taking a look at rushing yards, the Indianapolis Colts average 102.4 yards per contest. That's 22nd in the NFL. Tennessee has one of the top rushing attacks in the National Football League. They are number 6 in rushing yards, averaging 147.6 per game. As far as passing yards are concerned, Indianapolis ranks 14th at 258.1. Tennessee is 20th and even 237. Then you get to point scoring. The Colts average 26 points a game, which is number 15. The Tennessee Titans average 29 points a game. That's good for number 7. And taking a look at average time of possession, the Indianapolis Colts average 31 minutes and 11 seconds. That puts them at number 11. While the Tennessee Titans on the low end of the spectrum at 27 minutes and 32 seconds. That is 29th in the league. As far as defense is concerned, the Indianapolis Colts go into Week 10 as the league's top-rated defense in terms of yards allowed at 290 per game, while the Tennessee Titans, they're also on the low end of the spectrum here. They allow 394.1 yards per game, which is 25th. And then looking at the Colts, they allow 83.6 rush yards per game, 206.4 pass yards per game, and 20 points per game, all ranking number 3 in the NFL. As for the Tennessee Titans, they give up 119.1 rushing yards per game. That's 17th. They're 27th in passing yards allowed at 275. And in points, they give up 25.1 points per game. They're tied with the Carolina Panthers for 15th. All right, as for late down conversions on offense and defense, starting with the third down offenses, the Indianapolis Colts rank 28th at 38%, while the Tennessee Titans are one of the best. They convert 46.39% of their third downs on offense. That's number 8. Fourth down conversions on offense, the Indianapolis Colts are at 61.54%. They are tied with both Carolina and Green Bay for 16th, while the Tennessee Titans are at 80% on fourth down conversions offensively. They're tied with both Arizona and Las Vegas for third. Third down conversions defensively, the Indianapolis Colts are at 41.51%, good for number 16 in the league, while the Tennessee Titans have the worst defense on third down at 55.36%. And finally, fourth down conversions on defense. The Colts are at 66.67%. They're tied with Chicago for 22nd, while the Tennessee Titans allow 72.73% of their defensive conversions on fourth down. That's number 26. So the synopsis here is the Titans have the better offense, but the Colts have the better defense. So this is kind of a something has to give type of game. Who's going to perform better, the Indianapolis defense or the Tennessee offense, anchored by quarterback Ryan Tannehill and running back extraordinaire Derrick Henry? I think based on the numbers I just read off to you looking at the Indianapolis Colts, this is going to be a very difficult game for the Tennessee Titans, especially for Derrick Henry trying to run on that stout front seven of the Colts. But my one concern is the Tennessee Titans on defense and the Indianapolis Colts on offense. I don't think neither unit has enough to push each other. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but I don't think the Indianapolis Colts offense is that great, just as I think the Tennessee Titans defense is not that great. But if you have to go with the strengths, I have to go with the defense here because Indianapolis is by far the superior defense than the Tennessee Titans. So that said, I'm going to go ahead and take the Colts 24-21, and I also have Indy covering the 1 point. All right, so again, 24-21 Colts to win straight up, and I got them covering the 1 point. And that is part 1 of our Week 10 NFL preview. We will continue this tomorrow with the other 13 games on the schedule. And there's a little bit of a change looking at the Sunday schedule. I mean, Fox does have the doubleheader, but you'll notice something on the schedule as I read the remaining games off to you tomorrow. So watch out for that. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Ring the bell twice every time I post a vid. This is Big Al signing off. Have a great night and enjoy the pigskin. Catch y'all tomorrow. Peace out.